Everyone, it's May 31st, 2017 at 9:38 p.m. and I wanted to make this video to raise awareness about something that I've made a video about, but I haven't been able to demonstrate it or show it to people, and that is dissociation. I made a video about what it's like having dissociation. It's like a 13-minute video. Kind of long, but it's a complex issue. But I wanted to make this video because currently I am dissociated, and I've been dissociated for the past 2 days. This is the worst episode that I've ever had in my life. I've never been continually dissociated from one day to another. As far as yesterday, I don't really know what the cause was. I don't know what the cause was today, but I know that it got worse because for the first time with a therapist that I've been seeing for 5 months, I talked about my sexual assault in all the details that there were. For the first time in 5 months, I'm seeing my therapist again tomorrow. And tomorrow is actually 90 days, also 3 months clean of self-harm. And I think that really says a lot about how severe dissociation is, because even when I was self-harming every day for about 3 months, I never saw my therapist more than 2 times a month. And I wanted to share this video because I know for some of you that watch my video are going to notice that there is a difference in my tone and voice. There is a slight difference in my face, and I just wanted people to understand that dissociation is really serious and it's really scary when it happens. And I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why this is happening. There are 3 distinct traumas in my life. One of them being when I was sexually assaulted 2 years ago. My mom died 3 years ago, and I have an unclear childhood sexual abuse trauma, in addition to having 9 mental illnesses and being transgender on top of my 3 traumas. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this is happening, but I just wanted to kind of show people I guess what I'm personally like when I dissociate, and I guess I'll say a few words on what it feels like to be this dissociated. I feel separate from my body. I feel like my head is separate from my body. I feel as if I'm viewing things in a third-person point of view. I don't feel real. I went to the store just now to buy some paper towel and a cup and some other stuff, and as I was walking down the street, I just feel completely detached. I don't feel like I exist, and I don't feel like I'm real. And I feel like Rylan is not here and that he is somewhere else, and it's as if I'm on autopilot and someone else has taken over. Now, I'm not saying I have dissociative identity disorder and this is like an alter or something like that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to explain is that my brain has disconnected so much from my body and my emotions that I am not in touch with what it means to be in touch with emotions or to feel essentially human. And this is a really vulnerable state to be in. I don't know why I'm making this video. I don't know why I'm posting this for people to view, but I think it's important for people to understand that PTSD and borderline personality disorder are 2 main causes for dissociation, and childhood trauma and trauma in general are usually what cause dissociation. And I just want people to understand how severe this can be, because if you go ahead and watch another video that I've made when I'm not dissociated and I look and sound like a different person, this is not who I am at my core. This is someone else. And we dissociate as a way to protect ourselves because of certain triggers that have happened, and our body kind of takes a step back and loses touch with reality because whatever is being triggered, whatever trauma is happening, is too much for the brain to interpret and deal with. So you kind of just take a break from reality. But why this has happened for 2 days straight is a mystery to me. It's scary. It's terrifying. I don't know what's wrong with me. I try to keep it positive on my YouTube channel and inspire people and, be a beacon of light for other people. But I'm having a really hard time right now, staying positive myself because I feel like I'm crazy and I feel like I've lost myself again. And I just don't feel like me. I don't really feel anything besides those emotions, I guess. I don't feel joy. I don't feel happiness. I don't feel entertainment. I don't feel joy. And it's really fucked up, you guys, because I just got back a couple days ago from a trip in the Catskill Mountains in New York, and I had a great time. I was up there for 5 days. I was with some really close friends in such a positive, affirming, supportive environment where I saw beautiful nature. I saw a beautiful waterfall, and it's as if none of that matters anymore because I've been overtaken by this. And I just want to say, PTSD doesn't just happen. It's only talked about for soldiers that come back from war. PTSD affects a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. And it's something that affects me. And I want to put a face to what this looks like. This is a pretty high level of dissociation, but certainly not as bad as it has been in the past. I'd say my worst dissociative episodes are when I am unable to speak, when I am unable to move, and when I am just completely removed from my body. And there's nothing I can do really to remedy this. There are some coping mechanisms like, taking a cold shower or putting, ice on my face or something in an attempt to bring me back. But at this point, this has gone on for long enough that I'm not even sure that those coping mechanisms are going to help me at this point. So I kind of just have to wade through this and hope that it goes away soon, and then I'll return to who I was before. And hopefully when I go to therapy tomorrow, I'll feel more like myself. Honestly, I'm not counting on it, but I don't know. The brain is a tricky thing. But anyway, I just wanted to show the world what it's like to be dissociated and bring awareness to something that is really terrifying to happen to someone. I think this is the most scary psychological thing that can happen to someone. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. All right, bye.